Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Off the Record with
Judah
and Kirk. Today we're talking about the entirety of Season 1 of Star Trek Lower Decks. These were shorter episodes, so we were able to get through them a little bit quicker, and it'll all be compressed into this one episode. So, right at the beginning, I'm just going to give quick, just the main point of every single episode of the season, and there are 10, and then we'll get into a discussion afterwards. So, episode 1 is called Second Contact, and this is basically just the episode where we meet all the characters. Episode 2 is Envoys, and in this one, Boimler is escorting a Klingon to, like, some peace talks or something like that, and apparently Mariner knows this Klingon, and after a bunch of drinking on the part of Mariner and the Klingon, whose name I'm totally blanking on, gets lost, runs away somewhere on this planet, and the entire episode is just them finding him. The next episode is Temporal Edict, and this is in our top 3. Everyone's on the clock. There's no buffer time. So, early in the episode, we get a scene of what buffer time is. It's essentially making a job seem longer than it is actually going to take. Then, Boimler, being Boimler, accidentally reveals this to Kevin Freeman, who puts everybody on the clock, saying that this needs to be like a ship-shaped ship. So, everybody's like rushing to complete all their tasks and like do everything on time, and like it's super stressful for a couple of days, and that kind of leads the ship to near destruction. But Boimler is obviously on top of everything and doesn't even notice that this is happening to everybody else, because this is Boimler.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Episode 4.
Moist vessel.
Moist
vessel.
Yeah. Episode 4, Moist Vessel. This is an episode that deals with spiritual ascension of one character. It's actually handled really in a funny way. And apparently we learn that the entire universe rests on the back of a giant koala.
Because, yeah.
I mean,
isn't that obvious?
Yeah,
obviously.
That's
straightforward.
And in this episode, we also have a Genesis device ripoff ship being towed. And so, obviously, that means that if you know what the Genesis device is, that basically means that...
What that is.
Yeah, I know you don't. That's why I wrote the summary for this episode. The ship is slowly being turned into, like, a forest, essentially, or caves, or things like that, right? Trying to turn the ships that it's connected to into their own, like, planets. And so when containment is breached on the ship that they're towing, it like makes its way through the tractor beams, I guess, and then it starts destroying the ships and all that. And they try to figure out how to deal with that. Episode 5 is Cupid's Errant Arrow. That's kind of hard to say.
Cupid's Errant Arrow.
Okay, maybe not. Basically, in this, Mariner and Boimler's girlfriend are just arguing, and that's the whole episode. And they think that each other are parasites, or like.
But it turns out that Boimler was a parasite the entire time.
Yeah, and that kind of just doesn't mean anything, and they just wrap it up and whatever. Episode 6, Terminal Provocations. This is also in our top 3, and this is the episode that introduces Badgie, and Judah actually really likes.
Character.
Yeah.
My favorite character.
They actually do more with him in season 2 as well. So he's not
excited.
Gone. Yeah. Episode 7, Much Ado About Boimler.
6, 7.
Boimler becomes a freak more than he already is. Tendi creates a perfectly normal dog, and nothing bad happens. Also, they go to like the farm or the ranch or something. I don't know. Dr. Phil sends them away, and that's that. It's a really good episode, though.
Yeah.
It's not in our top 3, but it might be like number 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there is almost a mutiny on this very creepy ship that's taking them to the ranch or whatever it's called.
The farm, whatever.
Yeah. We should pay more attention. Episode 8, Veritas, is definitely not a trial that the crew is on.
It's definitely not a trial, yeah.
No. It's definitely just a perfectly normal birthday party, and nothing weird happens, because it's a birthday party.
Clearly.
Obviously. It's a fun episode, but it's like...
It's okay.
All the rest of the episodes are more fun.
It's just kind of like an anthology episode, because you get like 3 different stories, 3 different stories that end up, you get revealed are all connected in some way.
Yeah.
But
episode 9 is Crisis Point. Mariner has serious problems in this. I mean, she always has serious problems, doesn't she? But in this one, it's gone off the rails completely. At the very beginning, she's forced to go to therapy, but does not go very well. So instead, she goes to the holodeck and creates a reconstruction of the crew, becomes a pirate, and tries to kill everybody on the ship, and then especially her mother. And she really just goes crazy in this episode. And so this is the whole thing. And eventually, at the end, she realizes that she went crazy. And she's like, oh yeah, therapy does work. But that wasn't therapy. It was her trying to kill everybody on the ship. And really not a great lesson, but...
That was a great lesson.
I mean, I might do the same thing. Then, episode 10, the finale.
Whose ship would you kill everyone on?
Yours.
I don't own a boat.
Yeah. Whenever you do.
Okay.
Yeah. When we all get rich and famous from our 19 subscribers.
Yes.
And you buy a boat.
YouTube memberships opening soon. No.
Actually, sooner than one might think.
Yes.
You only
within
need,
the next 15 to 20 years.
The requirements for memberships like that are actually a lot lower than the requirements for ads. So, subscribe, watch more, please. I like money, actually, if you didn't know that. Episode 10, the finale, also in our top 3. It's called No Small Parts. This is a really good finale. Yeah. Visually stunning. Fantastic. But also just a fun and good story to end off on. Even though it's only 20 minutes, so everything kind of goes really fast. But Boimler accidentally, at the very beginning of the episode, tells everybody that Freeman and Mariner are related.
It's a captain and Mariner who's causing all the havoc. As I don't think we've gone over the character list yet.
Yeah. So, Freeman and Mariner, captain and lower decker, ensign, are actually related. And everybody's, dealing with that. Sucking up to Mariner because she's the daughter of the captain. All that. So, in this episode, the Packlets attack. And the Packlets, if you don't know, because if you haven't seen the original series, or not the original, The Next Generation, can you tell that we're tired? If you haven't seen The Next Generation, then the Packlets... Are we tired? You definitely are.
I'm dead.
Yeah. The Packlets are basically just big dummies. That's their entire species, is that they're stupid. And they attack. And they actually, at the very beginning of the episode, they destroy a California-class ship. Then they're about to destroy, towards the end of the episode, the...
Cerritos.
Gosh. So tired. They're about to destroy the Cerritos at the very end of the episode, too. But just last second, they're able to use Badgie to create a virus, and Shax and robot guy... Cyborg. Crap, what's his name? It's Mariner... Tendi, Rutherford and
Shax
go to the Packlet ship, and the Packlet ship is basically just an amalgamation of a bunch of different other species ships, and they upload the virus, and Badgie's like, wait, no, I'm actually still evil, and I will blow up the ship, but you guys are going to be on it when I do. Mm-hmm. So then Shax rips off the implant from Rutherford. Gosh.
You said his name less than a minute ago.
I know, I'm so tired. Rips off the implant, cybernetic implant, and shoves him into the Sequoia, which is the shuttlecraft for
Same
this
kind
ship.
Of car that Kirk has.
Had. So sad. I love that car. And literally just shoves the shuttle out of the ship through the force field.
He's a goat. He's literally me. I want to be Shax when I grow up.
Yeah, and then he dies.
And he dies. I want to be Shax.
Written that in big quotation marks. Which
so he's coming back.
A spoiler for Judah. I'm sorry, but yes, he's dead.
I thought Spock was dead after watching Wrath of Khan, and I was proven wrong by Kirk today.
Yeah.
So I guess
nobody dies, and actually that's the point. Is they kill Shax, but then they bring him back, and then they don't say anything about it. They're just like, "Oh yeah, that happens all the time." Yeah, you die, but you're brought back all the time, and that's what.
It's funny.
That's something that happens in season 2. So slight spoilers, but. At the very last second, a bunch of other Packlet ships warp in, and they're going to destroy the Cerritos after the Cerritos blows up the first Packlet ship. But then the Titan shows up, absolutely murks everybody,
with
saves
Riker
the day,
and
with Riker and Troy as the captain and...
Not first.
Probably not first officer.
Still maybe therapist? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Counselor?
Yeah, counselor.
Yeah, counselor. That's what it's called.
That was her rank in the Next Generation.
Are they a thing?
Now, in the 80s, the 2380s or whatever it is, they are, yeah, but not in the next generation. But in the next generation, they used to be, but then they weren't, but then they will be. Don't think too much about it. You'll see when you watch the show.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
My mental capacity is at its limit.
Yeah, same. So, yeah, they show up, they save the day. At the last second, we see that Boimler has decided to leave the Cerritos and join the Titan, which, like, I definitely would too, but Mariner is not very happy about that. She's, like, leaving voicemail, basically, in his inbox saying, in much worse terms, you better come back or I'm going to kill you.
That's practically what she said.
Yeah. With a lot more.
That's what she said.
So, what did you think about this season? Since we're doing it all in one episode, we can actually talk about the whole season right at the beginning. So, what did you think?
So, overall, I think it's pretty enjoyable. I think it's more of a fun way and less like obviously it's referencing a bunch of things, and you can explain what it's referencing. But it is more of just like a fun way to dive into this universe. And I think we get to see, like, Stranger Worlds has, I say, inconsistent quality, and maybe that's just my opinion because I hate Spock, but, like, some episodes are, like, S tier and really well done, and then other episodes are, like, C or D tier and kind of crappy. Whereas this is kind of just consistently, like, pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's not, like, groundbreaking, and it's not, like, awful garbage.
There's not, like, one episode that's, like, the greatest thing ever made. Like, what was the episode that we really liked in Stranger Worlds?
I mean, I liked the one where they were doing the child sacrifice thing.
And yeah.
I like that one.
So there are a couple episodes like that are just like, these are over the top, quality. Really good quality, good story.
And then there was Spock Amok.
And then there were episodes that weren't.
The other one with Spock.
And that's the thing with when it's a live action series, it costs a lot more money to do that.
Yeah.
And also the episodes are 40 minutes and they got to fill things in somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And so with that being the case, it's some episodes can be really, really good, but that has to be at the expense of other episodes.
Yeah, I don't think it's entirely just production, right? Because I feel like the last 2 episodes of this series were definitely a higher quality of production and animation than the first 8.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. But, like...
Well, but I think that was an intentional choice, not necessarily because they couldn't do it. Because it's not like they stick with that for the, season 2 through 5.
Yeah.
In episode 9, it was the, they were kind of just making fun of the J.J. Abrams films.
Yeah.
Because it was, like, all this, like, big flashy and light reflections everywhere and, like, all that. Movie. Because it was a movie in a show is what they were kind of doing with the holodeck and that.
Yeah.
So it was kind of making fun of it in that way. And then in the finale episode, when it's, looking all super high quality and high definition, it's just because it's the finale.
Yeah.
Like, you want to have the finale as, like, this big spectacle, like, come back next year type deal.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that in these last 2 episodes, like, there's good reason for it being much higher quality. Yeah. So, but other than that, you are right that the show is pretty steady. Like, there's no really bad episode. There's no really good episode. If there are differences in that, it's because there's a plot reason for it or, like, a, Hollywood reason for it. Yeah. It's not, it's not like Stranger Worlds.
It's not like Stranger Worlds, yeah.
So you're totally right about that.
Yeah, but overall, I think it's pretty good. I enjoyed the humor. Got lots of good laughs. The dog in the episode where Boimler is phased. How would you describe that? He's teleported, but then he's teleported back, and then he's kind of like a ghost.
Yeah, it's like out of phase.
He's out of phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the dog in that episode at one point just turns into a metal square
cube,
like in the middle cube in the middle of walking. Oh yeah, it's cube's 2-dimensional. In the middle of walking, and I was just funny. I was dying laughing.
Yeah, that one. That's probably. It might be the best part of the episode because it's just so random.
It just appears in the background.
Yeah. I love what they were doing with that, which is that it appears in the background. It's like at the very beginning of the episode, they establish this dog, and it kind of makes it seem like Tendi doesn't know.
Yeah.
And then slowly, like in the background of different shots throughout the ship,
this dog's just doing things.
Yeah. And then one of them was that, like, they're just talking back and forth in the lower decks, like cabins, and randomly out of nowhere, this dog walks into frame and then like does a front flip and turns into a cube and then just starts rolling as a cube. And it's just like,
it's great.
Okay. And then all the characters just stop and look at it for like a solid 5 seconds as it's rolling, squaring away.
Squaring?
I don't know.
Cubing?
Q.
Nothing.
Q. Oh yeah, in that episode they also tried to blame everything on Q.
Shows up.
And then Q shows up at the very end of the episode too. So now that Judah's watched episodes 1 and 2, which he saw is basically just episode 1,
just 1, yeah.
Encounter at Farpoint.
But it did take me like a week to watch the entire thing, I will be honest.
It's not a very good episode.
Yeah.
I will be honest, it's not a very good episode, but it introduces Q. And so with this show, it is very much a references show. So Judah was actually able to pick up on some of those references now because he's starting to go back into those old things.
Pick up some Star Trek stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited for you for that because it's, especially with this show, it's really important that you kind of know the next generation.
Yeah. Well, good thing I'm picking up the next generation while we're watching this. It's pretty good. Yeah. But overall, I really enjoyed it. What do you think? Was this your second, third rewatch of this?
Something like that.
What was your take on it, like, third time around?
It's really good. I think the show gets better as it goes on. One character that you will start getting pissed off about is Mariner.
Yeah? She gets worse?
No, it's not that she gets worse, it's that she doesn't get better.
So she just doesn't have, like, character arcs.
Exactly. And every single time you think that finally they've done the character arc. Like, this is their turning around point or something like that. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't happen. Like, they set up the whole thing. Like, this episode, or episode 9, was it? Yeah. She's like, I fixed all my problems because I've gone through this holodeck thing and it's shown me what all my problems are. Yeah, therapy. Big quotes on those. And she's like, okay, like, I know now. I'm a jerk all the time and I'm not going to be a jerk anymore. And then it's like episode 1 next season. She's exactly the same character that she was the entire season of season 1. Yeah. And then, again, in season 2, we're finally going to get some character development. They start setting up the character development. It seems like they pay off the character development. And then season 3 starts. And she's the exact same character again. It's not until much closer to the end that we actually see her character arc and actual character development. There are some hints of things, like, here and there. It's not like her character is entirely stagnant. Yeah. But you'll get annoyed at her. Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
That's fair. There are characters like that people in fiction just don't want to move, so they're just gonna stay the same.
It's because, like, the premise of the show kind of requires her to be
that way.
Yeah,
because she won't get stuck on the lower decks if she's not that way. That's okay. That's fair.
So she's not on lower decks, but also they need the character that's, like, wacky and doesn't follow the rules and, like, does whatever she wants and things like that, because that basically sets up, like, every single episode is all, like, she does something stupid and they have to fix it. A lot of the show.
Entire thing.
Exactly. So with that, like, you can't really do too much with the character, and I'm just saying they could have found more creative ways to handle it, but they just decided not to.
Yeah, it happens. But all in all, I think consensus, we agree that, this is a pretty good show. We'd recommend it, yeah. And we have a top 3 going. I don't know how, because we just kind of, like, marked a couple episodes as top 3. Mm-hmm. I don't know how we're going to rank them. I don't know if we agree on the rankings.
Yeah, our rankings are probably going to be, if we were to rank them, they would be out there. Like, we would be very different because of what you said earlier.
Yeah, everything is kind of in the same area.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to be like, this episode's the worst and this episode's the best, even though they're kind of all really of the same quality.
Yeah, and that's why also in our top 3, it's not like we rank our top 3. It's just that these are kind of the top 30% of the season.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair to say.
Yeah. So let us know, actually, if you agree with what you think the top 3 episodes are. Again,
if you've seen the season,
Yeah, ours were episode 3, Temporal Edict, episode 6, Terminal Provocations, and episode 10, the finale, No Small Parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And also, like, subscribe, comment if you can.
Ring that notification bell.
Absolutely. Do that, please. Yeah. Anything I missed?
I think
Community tab.
Community tab. We have polls. If you want to vote on what we're going to watch in the Star Trek world or going to read in the DC world, we're going to put up tabs for that. And we might also, I don't know, because we're thinking of doing some projects and changing some things up. We might also put up a tab for maybe seeing, Kirk go over a DC show or me go over a Star Trek comic or the vice versa.
Yeah.
Whichever
That's a
one of
really
those.
good idea.
Yeah. So if you guys want to see something like that, obviously leave your thoughts down below, and we might put up a community tab for that or something.
Yeah.
But
we want your input on what to do next, because there are just so many options in DC and Star Trek and also other things.
yeah, and I think we're going to start bringing some of the other things to the forefront.
Yeah.
We enjoy doing this DC Star Trek Nerd Out. We're going to continue doing it. But we also might bring in some Marvel stuff and some other things like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we do DC Star Trek, it'll probably be like once a month a DC, once a month a Star Trek, and it'd be like a bigger thing. Like with this, we had the entire season.
Oh, yeah.
So it was easier with this because they're 20-minute episodes, but we might even do the entire season of Stranger Worlds next, right?
Yes.
So I will say, I'm not going to put up a poll for what we're going to watch next Star Trek-wise. We're going to watch Stranger Worlds next.
Yes.
Because that's kind of the more topical one. It's not currently airing like a current season, but
There will be
season
another
4 will
season,
be
yeah.
coming out. Season 5 will be coming out. So we're kind of in the middle of the show right now. So that's a topical one we want to stay on top of. Once we finish season 2, I will probably put a poll up on whether or not you guys want us to watch Lower Deck season 2, which we would love to do, or if you want us to watch Star Trek Prodigy season 1. And that's more of a kids show on Nickelodeon, or by Nickelodeon, in a similar vein to like the Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Yeah.
right? So, maybe if that's something that you would be interested in,
Yeah.
then you can go for that one whenever I put that up.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing with Star Trek. What we're going to be doing next time is we're going to be picking up Green Arrow, because the people have spoken, and they no longer want the Absolute Universe. They want Green Arrow.
Vox Populi, Vox Dei.
That's exactly right. So we'll be diving into Green Arrow post All In, and I think that's going to be a fun time. I haven't read it. Kirk hasn't read it. So I think this is the first one where it's like neither of us really know what's going on.
Oh, that's really exciting for me.
So,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
It'll be kind of like whenever Star Trek Starfleet Academy comes out. It'll be coming out, so I haven't seen it. He hasn't seen it. So that'll be fun too.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to get that away. It's not really the middle of the episode. It's like the last 75% of the episode. But we still have a little bit to go over.
Yes.
Judah.
What?
What is your absolute favorite part of this season?
Of this season, my absolute favorite part. That's a good question. I don't know. I really enjoyed Boimler. I don't know why. He's just so dumb.
And Jack Quaid is a part of that?
Is the voice. Well, okay, to be fair, he does. I do like his voice. He does voice Superman in My Adventures with Superman, so that may be why.
And we're watching that right now.
And we're also watching
We'll
that
make a
right
video
now.
on that.
We might, we probably will.
A season retrospective video.
Yes. And yeah, I think Boimler's fun. I love Rutherford, and I cannot believe they killed Shax. I feel like Rutherford and Shax are probably the funniest background.
Yeah.
Rutherford has more of a role in each episode, but he's in the background
because he's a lower decker.
Because he's a lower decker, and then Shax is also just kind of in the background doing crazy things.
Yeah. And there was one episode where he always just wants to blow something up. Yeah. So the entire time
they're trying to be diplomatic.
Yeah, Freeman is like, no, we have to be diplomatic. We have to find peace. We have to find peace. The entire time. Actually, this was in episode
6 or 7.
6, I believe, with the Badgie episode, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was. And so in episode 6, there's this ship that's like attacking them over some salvage. Yeah. And that's like the setting of the episode, right? And
Freeman's trying to be diplomatic.
Because Starfleet, and, nobody in Starfleet, Kirk, has ever shot first. Kirk. Never happened. So
Shax is just in the background. Yeah. He's just like
arms widespread over the console.
Angry.
Like you can't see the face that I'm doing, but it's like a big, mean, angry, but like
it's great.
Please let me shoot. Please let me shoot. Please let me shoot. Please, Captain, let me shoot. That's basically the entire character of Shax in that episode, and it was actually really funny. We could not stop laughing when we were watching that part. Actually,
yeah.
If we had to pick a number 1 episode, that might
That might be number one
episode.
Because
we were just talking about like why there's not one episode that's particularly better than the rest, but like
Shaq's.
that was a really
That was a good gag.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your favorite moment, standout moment from this season? I mean, obviously the koala.
Oh yeah.
That's.
Yeah, the koala that's balancing the entire universe on its back.
Yeah.
That comes up in the future, and I believe not only in this show.
Yeah. So it's a real thing, guys. Like, accept it, take it or leave it. But the koala's real.
Yeah, exactly. I guess my overall favorite part is going to be right at the end of episode 10 when the Titan shows up and kicks ass.
Cool. Yeah,
like
it's a good moment.
And it's a callback moment, and also just the USS Titan looks so good. Like, that's such a cool ship.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a tank.
It does.
Like, it's really, really cool. So when that thing shows up, it's just awesome. So yeah, probably that scene.
Awesome.
Or collection of scenes. I don't know.
Man. So that was pretty goated, not gonna lie.
Let us know your favorite part of the season too.
Down in the comments below.
We would love to hear what your favorite part is because, as we said, it's all kind of on the same level. So seeing what other people would like pick out as their favorite part would be actually really interesting to me. I don't know if it would for you.
It would definitely be interesting. So yeah, leave your thoughts down below. Well, I think that's the show for today, y'all.
Yeah.
So
bit of a shorter one. I think we're at maybe just 30 minutes.
Something like that. I know. We're getting shorter and shorter, guys. Just like Kirk.
Eventually he'll be down to my height.
Yeah. That's a rough life. With that being said, thank you so much for listening. Y'all have a good morning, good evening, and a good night. God bless.
Bye.